Hi, I'm Misty Bush. I was born in Wichita and have lived here all my life. My family didn't belong to any church while I was growing up, and I never went to church unless a Protestant classmate invited me. My best friend was Catholic. In fact, she and her family were parishioners at St. Anne. Her house was like a second home to me. Her mother's great kindness to me is probably why I've always had a favorable view of Catholicism. For a very long time, a favorable view was all I had. I read a lot about the faith, but I didn't pursue it. I hung around the Newman Center while attending Wichita State, but nothing came of that. I always thought I'd be Catholic someday, but I was certainly in no hurry. I was fond of my sins and didn't want to give them up. I knew that once I made a commitment to Jesus, my life would have to change radically. Fear and my inborn sluggishness kept me from making that commitment. A couple of things happened that finally shook me out of my complacency. First, I developed a life-threatening illness that brought home to me that my time on this earth is limited. Then one evening I was changing stations on the radio, and I paused to listen to an evangelical preacher. Something he said hit me hard. It's not enough to be a fan of Jesus. You have to be a follower. He was right. I realized that I had always admired Jesus and thought well of him, but I wasn't a follower, and I didn't love him as I should. But he deserves all of my love and devotion. He suffered terribly and gave up his life to save every individual person ever born, including me, from the endless torments of hell. It occurred to me then that the very least I could do in return was drag myself out of bed on Sunday mornings to worship and honor him. I started coming to St. Anne, started the RCIA course, and almost a year later, here I am. Now I'm at the beginning of the greatest adventure. This evening is the most important night of my life. My baptism, confirmation, and first communion. Tonight I'll become a member of the body of Christ, and I'll be allowed to receive Jesus in the Eucharist. What an awesome and overwhelming gift. I am so grateful to the Lord for his great patience in leading me to his church. I'm also grateful to my sponsor and to my RCIA instructors and classmates for their friendship and support. Please, if you feel the Lord calling you to the Catholic Church, don't lollygag like I did. Don't be like me and waste decades of precious time that could have been spent serving Jesus and growing closer to him. Answer his call and experience the excitement and joy I'm feeling tonight. Thank you.